Okay, there it is. Happus Week Recycling. Recycling Week Happus.
Yes. Yeah. We got the order right. Good. Happy Recycling Week. Now then, welcome in, one and all. Welcome to you to this live lesson. Let us know in the comments who are you, who's joining us from where.
I love that. I love getting a comment in. I know there's a couple of teachers who normally exercise those comment fingers, so get them in there.
Yeah,
I'm looking at you, Mr. Alcorn.
Anyway. Absolutely. Pop it in whether you're on the YouTube link or there's also the other alternate link that you can click on, and that's kind of easier to put comments on, teachers, if you don't want to log into YouTube. So let us know who's here and we can put your names up on the screen and give you a shout out. Well, it is Recycling Week. Dom,
what's the recycling situation in your neck of the woods?
Wales.
We've got a green bin. Everything just goes in there. We've also got a black bin that's non-recycling, and we got a food waste bin, and you can get a brown bin for your garden waste.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Well, it's different from county to county, but we are officially the second best recycling nation in all of the world. Wales is. You can laugh. You may laugh, but that is a fact.
Second to who?
Austria. They are the best recycling nation.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so bizarre.
So Wales is the second best in the whole world for recycling.
Oh my gosh, you could have won the Ballon d'Or of recycling last
night. So with us, it's quite simple in Carmarthenshire, actually. It's just everything that's recyclable goes in a blue bag, but then glass goes in a box, in a blue bag. So you got the blue bag for, so anything like paper, plastic, tins, anything like that, that all goes in the blue bag. And then food obviously goes in its own thing. And then there's a black kind of box for glass.
Right. Got you.
Now,
hey, right on cue. There he is.
Hey,
hello from Temple Patrick Primary, so it is. Good for you, so it is. Prynawn dar gan dosbarth brenig ysgol Saltney Ferry.
Yo, how's it going?
What does that mean, gan? What's the gan?
Oh, from.
Gan, dosbarth.
Good afternoon from dosbarth brenig.
Brenig, so it's Brenig class.
Yeah.
Saltney Ferry School. Cool.
Yeah.
Got him first time, didn't I? Right, let's fire through some of these things then. If you haven't registered yet, naughty. Get on there, adobe.ly/live lessons. That means you'll get the certificate that I'm sending out at 4 p.m. The other golden rule, as always, is if you get a little bit flustered, stuck behind, whatever, you can press the pause button and restart it whenever you like. There is no pressure to keep up whatsoever. We will be going back and forth between myself on the browser and Mr. Jones on the iPad. There he is. And so you will get two, it's kind of bites the cherry, two people saying it, doing it different kind of styles and ways, but ultimately the same kind of process. But if you do need to press pause, please feel free to. Down the bottom on the scrolly is the activity page for today. You will need it for today, I think. Adobe.ly/RW Recycling Week 25. Whack that into your browser, Safari, Chrome, whatever you like, and it'll come through. What else we got going on here? We've got Beaufort Hill Primary in.
Now then. U is always an E.
U is always an E.
E, yeah.
Blaine now.
Yes.
Oh, Gwent.
Blaenau Gwent. Yes.
Blaenau Gwent. Okay, Gwent. Hang on a minute. Gwent is where?
Gwent, southeast.
Where you answer. There you go.
Yeah.
And hello from Glencairn in Scotland. Yeah. Brilliant stuff. Right. Should we get? Oh, I haven't even shared my screen.
Oh, come along, Dominic.
Right. Come along now. Come along, Timothy.
Now,
Let's
if
get it
you
up
can use
there.
the short link that Dom's got, adobe.ly/rw25, or he's also going to pop a QR code up on screen. So those of us with a device that can scan a QR code, we can just point our camera at that QR code now, and that'll bring us to this challenge page, or activity page, as we call them these days.
Please, Timothy.
And here we can find out the 2 activities we're going to be doing on today's lesson. What are we doing first, Dom?
Well, activity 1 is the recycling process webpage. A lot of you have been emailing me furiously telling me, my pupils do not know the recycling journey of plastic in 5 stages. So I thought, why don't we do the recycling journey of plastic in 5 stages? But to make it a little bit spicy, we're going to use AI to create the images you can use in your webpage, because you never used to be able to use AI in your webpage, but you can now. So there you go. So we're going to be doing that. And then the second one is going to be a video on amazing recycling inventions. Look at that. I know, look at that bad boy. Do you know what? That could save the world, that thing, though. That's called a plastic eating enzyme.
Gosh, are they that big?
Occurring.
Are they that big?
Well, I think that's a nano photograph, probably. Is that what they call it?
That's a dramatization.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like being on Panorama. It's actually not real, but well, no, not Panorama. What was the one where they used to reenact the police things?
Crime Stoppers.
Crime Stoppers. That was the one. What a show that was. Right. Okay. Shall we crack on, gents?
Yes.
And gentesses? Right. Okay. So we're going to get going here. So you should be logged into Express. And if you're not, what the devil have you been doing? But we've got another one coming in there. Hello from middle class in Coed Pen Mine.
Very good. Coed Pen Mine.
Coed Pen. What's Coed mean again?
Woods or woods. Yeah.
So Pen Mine.
So pen is the top. It literally means head. So like, or it'll usually mean like the top of something. And a mine is like a big stone. So it could mean like pen. So like woods on the top of a cliff, maybe that kind of thing.
Right.
Okay. Pen mine. Yeah.
I do love these cultural references we bring in. But anyway, back to the job in hand. We are in Express and we're going to create a web page today. So you can see you've got all these hero tiles. I call them hero tiles. Don't even know if that's the real one, but the green one over here might be in a slightly different place on the iPad, but just scroll down until you find it. Build a web page. Bosh, give it a click. Okay, right. Templates are great, but learning how to do something from scratch is better. So we're going to go down here in the bottom right, create from scratch. Give it a click. Right. First thing, what are we going to do, Jones?
You're going to save your project.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to save it, am I? Because it just saves automatically.
You're going to rename the project that Express is already saved.
Recycling web. Ooh, that didn't even.
Yep.
What's going on? Recycling web page. I'm always confused as whether web page is 1 or 2 words. Do you have an opinion on that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
One for me. One for me.
One for you. Okay, fine. So maybe I'll just go to this page here and click and drag over this. You don't really need to. If you're on the iPad, you could even use the speech to text function. But I'm going to copy that. I'll go back to my Webby web page, add a title in the recycling process. And maybe rather than putting your name in 5 simple steps.
Oh, no.
You can put your name in if you like. That's fine too. And then now I'm going to keep it as this big photo at the top. And I'm just going to click in that gray area. I'm going to go to photo. And then I'm going to go to generate image. Every single one of our images today is going to be generated by an AI bot named Roger. So let's generate image. Now this is new. Is it still not like this on the iPad?
It is like this on the iPad, yes. But not
it is like that on the iPad.
On the web page it is, but it doesn't look like this over on the all-in-one editor.
Okay, well that's good news. Right, so this is a slightly different way of doing things now. I tell you one thing I do quite like is you can see down here it's got suggestions. And actually, more often than not, I find them to be quite useful.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Show us, Tom.
Interesting fact of the day. Image size. You can see that we're going to need something kind of landscapey. So there we go. Landscape is in there. So I'll do that one. Content type. I think I'll keep it as art. Actually, I think the other ones I'll do will be a photo, but I think prompt, an artistic image of the recycling process using 3 arrows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What background? Ooh. With a nature background, because recycling's all about that, isn't it?
That's right.
Thanks. Glad you said that. I was getting nervous. Right. I've just gone content type art here. An artistic image of the recycling process using 3 arrows with a nature background. The 3 arrows thing is a little bit of a nod to, this is what you would normally see.
Oh,
symbol, you see. This one here.
That's very good.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Oh, we really like that.
Oh, and you're on the wrong page.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Now they've all got their pros and cons.
Oh, they're very good.
And that one's kind of got the roots. That's nice. This one, I think stylistically is pretty nice. This one, yeah, not bad. I mean, I think I'm into number 2 personally.
Yeah, it's the top right for me.
Yeah, it's the colors. It's got everything. It's got a little bit of everything. So click that one and then apply. And then, bosh, it's gone straight in there. I suppose the only problem with this is that it's actually too big for my screen, isn't it? So do you know what? Maybe I'll go to replace, go to generate image again.
Oh.
Maybe I'll go for a widescreen because it'll be shorter.
Yeah.
So I'll go for artistic image of the recycling process using 3 arrows and a nature background. Okay. Generate that again. I wonder how different they'll be. What an interesting thing to contemplate while these things are coming up on screen.
That one that was perfect. We'll never generate that again. Never going to see it again. No.
It's going to get...
No,
yeah.
Gone.
They are different, aren't they? Yeah, different. But that one's nice. I like these kind of things coming down here, the little leaves. So I'll do that. You see?
Yeah, it fits better.
Nice. It fits better. So learn from my mistakes, people. Go wide. That's what we're always saying. Go wide. Right. Okay. Let's see what Jones comes up with. He's the master player.
Oh, dear me. I know. Okay, here we go. Let's try it then. So we're going to build a web page. So that's the green card you can see there at the beginning of the second row. Let's give it a tappy tap. And we don't want no templates. So we're going to create from scratch. And then I'm going to type in here.
Express template. Ding, ding, boom.
The recycling process. And then the subtitle is going to be by John.
You're going off piste.
Get my name on it. 100%. Right. Let's get an image in there. So I'm going to tap on the little dot at the bottom of the screen and choose photo. And let's generate the image. Okay. So I'm going to change the image size first of all. And we'll go for widescreen because we learned that from Dom's mistake just now. And I'm going to go for a theme. I'm going to go for... No, I'm going to go for a movement. Pop art.
Oh, we love a movement.
Yeah, and I'm going to stick to this for every image that I generate for this whole web page. So I'm going to stick to movement, pop art, so that I've got like a consistent imagery. You know what I mean?
Wow. Right. Getting funky with your recycling.
That's right. What do I want to see? Okay, so a background image. Hopefully that'll hint to express that I want the middle to be a bit clearer, so that for my text.
Okay.
I want this to be plastic bottles, tin cans, glass jars, cardboard boxes. There we go. That'll do.
Excellent enunciation.
Oh, thank you. Right.
Great clarity and diction.
Thank you very much. Right, so let's see what it gives me. Hopefully, because I've said background image, it's going to keep it a little bit plainer, not too busy. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
I won't hold my breath. Here we go. Not busy at all. It's quite busy. Very
Wow.
busy. Very busy indeed.
Oh, well, never
There
mind.
we are.
You can learn from
Well-
your mistake.
Well, there we go. I've made my bed, so let's lie in it. There we go. Let's choose
Number
that.
one does it for me, I think.
Do you think?
104, yeah.
I
Yeah,
go for
4 is
four.
good.
And then I'm going to tap on apply in the top right. No, then it is. Now, I can't really see my text with that, unfortunately.
Ooh,
So
you're going to change
it
the
is-
theme.
Yeah, it's time to get a theme on there to help me out a bit. So the themes right up on the top of the screen across the black ribbon, you will see a little painter's paint palette. And mine is grayed out at the moment because it's still uploading my... Anyway, you're probably going to do that anyway, you? Themes?
Yeah, go on. I'll do
Yeah.
that now.
Go on.
Okay, so if you'd obviously not learnt from a mistake and you've had a really busy image, what you might do is you go up to the paint palette up here. You can see there themes, and give it a click. And what you'll see is that you have different kind of themes here. Now, I know for a fact that Baldwin, I think, does a stripe wherever there's text over a photo. I think it's Baldwin. And that will change up what it looks like. Oh, well, just like that. Which one? No, Wesley. Of course, it's Wesley. Good old Wes. Right. And then, yeah, you can see it kind of gives you this little stripe across the middle, which is cool. So if you want to change the theme, now's quite a good time to do that. But then it says scroll to start writing your story. So let's scroll down. Let's go split layout. Okay, so if I go back to our web page here, what we could do is we could do like, let's break down the recycling journey of plastic into 5 stages. So I could copy that. You don't have to do this bit, but I think why not? And then here we'll go to the plus text and I'll put let's.
Hang on, we're on the wrong screen.
Oh, let's. Okay, so let me start that again just to make sure that you know what you're doing. Go to the plus, go to text. I'm going to write let's, and then. Do you know what? Don't want to do it here. What am I talking about? I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to click that, go text, paste it in there. And then I'm going to turn this into header 1.
Oof.
And then I'm going to center it.
Oof.
Let's break down the recycling journey of plastic into 5 stages. That's just setting the scene for my viewer, my reader. And then I'm going to go down to my split layout. So if you needed to get down to this now, I can delete that section. You can just go to the plus, go to split layout, boom. Right, let's go back to this page. Right, collection, copy that. Go back to my word page and then go to the plus, go to T for text, bosh that in there. Now, what I can do is I could put my cursor just by plastic, delete, and press return. That means I've got like a header. So I'll make my heading big. And then I could do heading 2 here. Okay, so each kind of split layout is going to be, one section on its own. Okay, so on the left-hand side, got add your image. I'm going to generate image again, right? So what do I want this to be? Well, I think now I'm going to keep art as my style. Describe the image you want to generate. Well, in collection, it says plastic waste is gathered from homes. All right, so let's do bin collectors getting a recycling wheelie bin from outside a house and taking it to a, what would you call it?
Lorry.
Bin lorry. There we go. Cool. Bin collecting, bin collector. In the middle of nowhere, that one says. Weird. Yeah, it's very strange. I mean, if it was in the middle of nowhere, why would there be a recycling bin? I don't know. Seems like an odd one to me.
Yeah. Who put it there?
Let's see what it's going to come up with. Now, my image size here, I've put in a square.
That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, great. That's done a great job. Do you know what, though? If I change it to portrait, because the split layout is kind of like a stand-up-y portrait style, and just click generate again, then hopefully it will kind of slot in a little bit easier, I think. So I've just kept it very basic with content. The image size is portrait. Haven't done any movements and such like. Look at that. Tremendous. I like that one, actually. That one's good. I mean, it's not your standard recycling bin lorry, but hey, I'll take what I can get. And I'll apply that. Nice. That's cool. I like the style.
Yeah, very good.
Right. I'm going to get on with my next one while you show your AI skills.
All right. Okay. So I need to sort out, I feel like I'm losing at the moment. Not that it's competition, but I am losing.
Never.
So
Never.
At the top, let's get a theme. So the painter's palette right at the top, give it a tap. And let's pick a theme, something that's going to get that text stand off. What about Teresa?
Teresa. I've never, do you know what? I've been ages since I've used that one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Can't even remember what it looks like.
See what
It's definitely got a lot of blue in it. I remember that.
I think blue is kind of green is the recycling color, but blue is a recycling-y color, I think. Right.
I mean, I'll agree for the process of this live lesson, but apart from that, that's completely untrue.
We'll take that disagreement offline. Right. Now then, let's get our kind of header text. So Dom's given us this text on a Google Doc, which is really handy for us iPad folks. So I'm going to long press on this button that says click here for a Google Doc. Long press. And I'm going to choose open in background. There we go. And now it's a different tab up at the top. Give it a tap. All right, here we go. So, okay, the first thing I need to say is something like, here are the 5 stages of recycling. So,
yes.
So it says there 5 stages of recycling. So I'm just going to double tap on one of those words. Doesn't matter which one. And then I'm going to use those blue handles to just make sure I've selected it all. Then long press anywhere on that blue selection and copy. All right, back over to Express. Now then, let's add some text underneath our header. So T for text, and here it is. Now, to paste, just here next to my box here, we've got the undo arrow and then the redo arrow, but then the next icon over is the paste icon. It's a black clipboard with a white piece of paper. So I tap on that, and there it is. So maybe I want to add here. Oh, not like that. Here are the. There we go. Now then, let's sort out our. I'm going to hide my keyboard. Tap in there, and you can see I've got H1, H2. That's what Dom showed us just now. So H1, H2, block quote. That's quite cool. But I think H1 is going to win it. There we go, like that. I'm going to make my O there a little O there. I'm going to keep the stages as an. Dear me. There we go, like that. And maybe I'll do something dramatic like that. There we go. So let's go on to our first section then. So to go on to the next section, you just scroll down and it'll pop up, the little pop-up. And we want a split layout, please. So let's grab the text for our first split layout. And it's here, collection. Here we go. So I'm going to just choose all this text. Long press.
And if you've already done your first section, you're repeating this section for all of them, so you can carry on getting on. I'm carrying on with mine.
Yeah, it's the same skill now every time. So yeah, we're going to choose. Okay, I'll go for H1. Maybe I'll go for H2 there, like Dom did. That looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now let's sort out our image. So I'm going to go to add your image on the left. Give it a tap. Generate image there on the top left. Give it a tap. Now then. And here's what I'm going to leave it as square. I'm not going to fuss with the shape, but I am going to go to movements and I'm going to grab my pop art. And I'm going to type in here blue plastic bags on the ground outside a street of houses. There we go. That's what our street looks like. Every Wednesday evening. That's what our street looks like. It's lined with blue plastic bags. So let's see if we get something that is similar to what's in my mind's eye. Hopefully in a pop art style as well. That'd be nice.
We have to take our bins out to the top of the road on a Wednesday night, so you can hear when everyone's in bed.
Oh my
as the wheelie bins go.
Okay,
Is that what it's like?
Well, not that kind of volume, but yeah, that's not quite that many, but
It's
yeah,
a good job that though.
It is. That's a really good job. I mean, those streets are quite full. I think I'll go for the first one. And then I'm going to choose apply. And there we go. I think that looks
Nicely
great.
done. Yeah. Do you think that looks good?
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm just going to, whilst we're over with Dom, I'm just going to go to my next split layout, bring over the text, format the text, and then generate an image.
Yeah. So I'm on to cleaning now. So if I go here, I'm on number 3. Plastics are washed to remove the dirt, blah, blah, blah. So with add your image here, let me show you my other image. That's nice sorting. And I just put, yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
That's very good.
Yeah, it's cool. I think I put plastics being sorted by color in a recycling plant. And it gave me that. Pretty cool. So here, I'm just going to go to add your image, generate image. I'm going to go with a portrait, keep the content art, and this one will be plastics. Oh, got my caps lock on. Plastics being washed by a machine in a recycling plant. Oh, what environmentalists hand washing clothes. It's kind of weird, some of the top prompts actually, with high floor cleaning. Yeah, strange. In a recycling plant. There we go. My writing's better than the suggestions, I think. Let's see what it's going to give me. I suppose, I wonder if it will keep the same sort of style. So it will look like it's in the same plant. Ooh, it does as well.
Very cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really sure which would be the best one. I've never been in a recycling plant, but this one I think looks pretty cool. So I'm going to select that one and click apply. Bosh, it's gone in there. Cracking stuff. And then I'm going to go back here, shredding and palletizing. So I'll grab all of this text. I'm going to scroll down, click split layouts, go to the plus, go to text, paste it in, and then delete a couple of things there, press return, header 1 for the top, header 2 for the bottom, and then this one is right. Clean plastics are shredded into small flakes, then melted and formed into tiny pellets or granules, which serve as raw material for new stuff. Okay, so let's go to add your image, generate image. I'll go to portrait again. Plastics being shredded into flakes by a machine in a recycling plant. Yeah. Generate. And you'll see that as you get more specific with your language and also keep it nice and simple. So Roger the AI bot actually understands exactly what you want. And that's better.
We're on your webpage at the moment.
Oh, blimey. Right. Plastics being shredded into flakes. That doesn't feel like it's doing too much shredding.
No.
into, maybe I'll put tiny granules by machine in a recycling plant. Okay, let's see if that makes any difference. It felt like the recycling process should have been in reverse somehow. It felt like we had big bits of plastic and not many shreds or granules. So I wonder whether this will make any difference. Yeah, I mean, it is coming off the machine like that. That one sort of feels better, but it feels like it should be going the other way. Do you know what? Let me try this again, because I think the whole point of this session is for us to start thinking about exactly how we get what we need from AI. So let me try something else. Replace, generate image. Right. Plastics being put into a machine in a recycling plant and coming out of the bottom as small granules. I wonder whether that will make any difference. Because I kind of want, because it kind of looked like it was going the wrong way.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I kind of want the plastic to go in the top and then come out the bottom. So maybe if my language is a little bit more specific, it's still doing that same thing. Oh well, I'll have to go with it, I guess. Yeah, there we go. I'll choose that one because it kind of does have that impression of you're making granules somehow. Okay, that'll do. Let me go down here.
I just put multicolored plastic pellets in, and it's turned out with something really cool.
Oh yeah, let's have a look at that then. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's remove that and have a look at that. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Just multicolored plastic pellets.
Yeah, very good.
That's my sorting.
Yeah, cleaning. Yeah, maybe it just needs to be more generic, I suppose. And you've got down to what have you got down to? Shredding and pelletizing. So you've got manufacturing new products as your last one. Go on, give that a stab.
Okay, go on then. So I'm in the groove here now. So double tap, select it, long press, copy. Jump back over, tap on the plus, text. And then we're going to use the clipboard, paste it in, and then we're going to go header 1 and header 2. Right, so manufacturing new products. So I'm going to go to generate image. So again, I'm going to use my my pop art movement, and I'm going to type in here shiny new plastic bottles being produced in a modern factory. There we go. Let's give it a whirl. Hopefully see these new things being created with plastics that's been recycled, and then that's the circle. That's the circle complete. We're back to using plastic, and at some point, that plastic then will need to be recycled, and it can be used over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Did you know that lots of football kits are now made out of plastic?
I didn't. Out of recycled?
Yeah, after recycled plastic, yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's cool, isn't it?
There we go. There it is. And there's me plastic being reused to make brand new shiny bottles. There we go.
Nice. Manufacturing new products. There we go. Okay. So there you're all done. I'm going to show this one. I've got my footballer here wearing a football kit with the recycling thing in the background. So new football kits being made. I'm having a little issue here with it splitting up my title. You see, manufacturing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I suppose it's just a little bit too big to fit on the.
Yeah, that's a bit strange. I've never seen that one before. I wonder if I go and do you know what? The focal point might be something we do because it's kind of chopping off this footballer's head. So what I'll do is I'll bring the focal point all the way up to the top, click save, nice. Focal point is often a very good one. Now, what I'm hoping for is that when I go up to the top here and then I do my kind of I can present it or I can preview it. I like the present option. I think it makes it look really nice because if you open it up like that, you'll be able to use your left and right arrow to go through each of the stages. Very cool.
Yes.
You see now manufacturing new products is now nicely aligned.
Yeah, it fits now. Yeah.
Yeah, it fits really nicely. So that's good. I'm glad. But there we go. That's how you create your own recycling process in 5 simple steps web page. And
Yeah.
you can download it as a PDF, which is
No,
pretty
that's
cool.
new. That's new.
Yeah, that is new. And you can also add a timestamp. So teachers, if this is like an assessed piece of work or homework, get your students or pupils to add a timestamp, and then the last time that they edited it. And if they edited it after the deadline, naughty, naughty.
Oh, very sneaky there, Mr. Trainer.
Yeah, I know. You can also click share, and then you can invite people to work on that web page with you, or you can publish it to the web. You can put a password on there if you like. That's kind of a good one for sending out student or whole school community communications. And you can create a link. There were no image credits on that because we generated them all using AI and our brains. But you can send it to Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, or copy that web page, and you will see, if I put this into the goggle, you will see that I am now a published web designer.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah.
And you're going to use this process that we've done today in loads of different ways, can you? If you've been writing a story recently, you could bring your story in pieces and illustrate it. Or if you're learning about something that happened in history, you could bring in, the narrative of that and illustrate it as well. Loads of different ideas that you could use this for.
Yeah, absolutely that. Right. That was nice and simple. I do think it's a really good, I think getting a web page and knowing how to do it and just being able to, do it really quickly is a really good way to get anything into Express that you're doing in class. Great way of doing scientific reports, for example, or sort of science write-ups and things like that. Right, let's get back to our challenge page. Not a challenge page, it's an activity page.
Come on.
Activity page. Activity 2, amazing recycling inventions video. So you got use the amazing inventions and photo gallery below to create a positive recycling news video. I think a lot of the time when we're doing stuff around recycling, often it can be easy for us to focus on the negative things.
Yeah.
And really forget about like the amazing things that are going on. So what I wanted to do with that was I've got 4 different kind of inventions all down here. There's a Google Doc. If you're on an iPad, you probably want to click that and have a look at it. But I've also got images for them all as well, because they're not necessarily easy to find. We've got the plastic eating enzymes that are going to save the world by eating all that plastic that we're all throwing away.
Ooh.
We've got, do you know what this is?
It's a reverse vending machine.
Yeah. So rather than getting things out, you put things in and then you can get money for them. Which I think is a really cool idea. And then you've got this. Do you know what that is?
Yeah. It's called the barrier thing. Collecting barrier, plastic collecting barrier thing.
Yeah, plastic collecting barrier thing. I mean, I think these are really sort of so simple, but really good ideas.
Yeah.
And then we've got replast bricks where
These
they sort of compress. Yeah, they're great, those, aren't they? Seen some really cool stuff made with those. You can basically build whatever you want out of plastic bricks. And that's another one of these reverse vending machines. We've got replast bricks again that actually look really like Lego.
Yeah.
And then we've got another one here. Look at all the plastic that's being saved.
And look, there's a little boat there then collecting it all up.
Yeah, I know. It's a fantastic invention, that. And then there's another one of those crazy looking enzymes.
Yeah, I don't think that's the correct size. Look at the size of the bottle.
I know.
That is definitely, there's some artistic license being taken with that.
Yeah, they're definitely
You
not
don't have
that big.
nightmares, kids. They are microscopic. They're not the size of a plastic bottle.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our web page, and in the top right-hand corner there, you can see the A for Adobe.
That's the left-hand corner. That's the left-hand corner, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Whoops. And then we're going to go over to our friendly wasp in the top right, if you're on the Chromebook or laptop or browser, whatever. Give it a click. What's this? What's it doing?
No, it doesn't look like it's loaded. Maybe give it a refresh. Give it a refresh.
There we go. And it's back in. Right. Get rid of all this template nonsense. Give it a video title. Recycling video. Right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over to text on the left-hand side. I'm going to go to add your text. It's told me that I already have one called recycling video. So we'll call it recycling info video. There we go. Ha! Fooled you, Express. And then I'll put amazing in here. Triple click. Amazing recycling inventions. Right. Let's, do you know what? The first thing we should probably do is get a decent background.
Yeah.
Got the text in there. We'll deal with that in a sec. Let's go over to elements. And let's go over to backgrounds. Let's search backgrounds. Maybe nature. Something like that. Nature background. Yes, why not? And then what are we going to do here? Ooh, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. You don't like it, do you?
Green bubbles.
Green bubble. Fine, we'll replace it. Let's go to backgrounds. I
think it's lovely, though.
Yeah, well, you've already ruined my self-confidence there, so I'm going to go for something else. Maybe I'll go for something like this. Great.
Ooh, yeah. No, that's lovely.
Right, that's the one, because I had this amazing idea and it came to me in a dream. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and sort my font out first. So let's look for an amazing font for our recycling. Yeah, I promised a lot. Noto Sans display extra condensed bold. Okay, yeah, fine. Bring that in here. Make sure it's kind of centered here. Now, what I'm going to do is, as always, I'm going to go to text layouts on the left-hand side. And I'm going to give it a click. I'm going to go to dynamic. And then I'm going to put an outline on it. So I'm going to go down here. Going to give myself an outline. I'm going to whack it up to the top, because then you can always bring it down. But actually, the top is amazing. And then the thing I'm going to do, and this is an inspired choice. I mean, it's utterly inspired, is I'm going to go to media, photos, and a search photos. I'm going to put recycling bins.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just as luck would have it, right in there, I've got, you can see that you got 4 and they're on a white background. And that's going to be amazing, because I'm going to add it as a layer on my canvas. Bosh. I'm going to make it a bit bigger. Bish. And then I'm going to center it. Bash. And then I'm going to go to background Babs. Give her a click. 1. Look at that.
Oh, brilliant. So are they really small bins or the biggest wooden planks you've ever seen in your life?
Oh, he's getting picky, is he? Okay. Okay. Well, maybe what I'll do is...
I'm joking.
He's offended, you see. He's
joking.
offended because I nicked this idea off him. He showed me one about half an hour ago and I nicked it off him. That's why he's so grumpy. I know he's normally grumpy, but...
No, I'm...
No.
Delicious person you'll meet. Forget
Look at that, though. That's an absolute stunner.
That is lovely.
It is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it
There
is.
you go. I mean, I could put a bit of animation on there. It
I
could be
know.
quite funny. Do you know what? Why don't I go to animation at the top here
Yeah.
and just give it a click and animate all? You see, that means all text and objects. Glide. Maybe I'll do glide.
Oh, that's cool because the blue one goes off. That's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, or random fade. What is that about? Yeah, okay. Waterfall. Yeah, that's the one. Waterfall. So I'm done. Look at that. Amazing recycling inventions.
Lovely.
All right, Jones. Let's see if you can come up with something new.
Right. So let's get out of this web page by tapping on the Adobe Express icon up here in the top left-hand corner of your screen. And we are going to be making a video. So video is on the top row there. The blue button that says create a video. Give it a tap. All right, let's go. So let's go thinking about our background first of all. So once everything's ready, is everything ready? No.
It did that same thing to you, I think. It's going to need a refresh.
Out we go.
Oh, there we go.
Back in we go. Yes. I mean, on the iPad, there's no way of doing a refresh other than maybe I'll just shut the app down. Just shut the app down, open the app back up.
Yeah.
No,
It's like turning it back on and off, isn't it?
Yeah. So just shut the app down, back in. Let's try it again. Let's give it a whirl. Give it a tap.
Yeah,
There we go. It's working now. There we go. Happens to the best of us. Right. Okay. So we're going to go searching for a background. So I'm going to go tap on elements, which is just here. You can see it says elements. Give it a tap. Up the top, we're going to go backgrounds. And I'm going to search for recycling. Recycling. There we go. Alrighty. So I got like this this blue bin here. So I'm gonna give it a tap, and there it is. It's in. Okay. Background bin. Background bin.
Yeah, nice. I like that.
Now then, so next I'm gonna get my text. So T for text. Okay. And I'm gonna go add your text, and this is amazing recycling inventions. There we go.
Nice.
Little exclamation mark on there. Right. I think it's time for some dynamic text layouts, I think. So we're going to tap on text layouts just here. Text layouts, dynamic. There we go. And let's grab the corner of that and let's resize it. There we go. Yeah. Lovely job. Now then, let's find a font. I want an amazing font. You know?
Yeah.
That's
I mean, it's a lot of pressure, isn't it, to find an amazing... Oh, that one's good.
There we go. Yeah, that's my font. Now then, let's put it on a bit of an angle as well, I think. Snazzy. That's
the angle I would have gone for.
Yeah, now then, let's give it an outline. I tell you what, maybe this would be good in... maybe the text would be good in white, perhaps. Because we got the white logo on the bin. And then let's give it a big old outline. So we got the outline thickness button here. So we give it a big outline like that. And then let's pick a dark blue kind of tones in with yes.
Yes.
Right. Now, before I animate, because I've only got a background and text here. Dom had an image and text on the background. So I'm going to add one more thing. So I'm going to go to elements.
I went the extra mile, didn't I?
I'm going to scroll all the way over to the end, and I'm going to go to stickers.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And I'm gonna search here for recycle. And I'm hoping that something's gonna appear.
Come on, 7 results. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh nice.
Here we go. Here we go. What's the other two? I'd like to see them all, really, but yeah, I'm gonna have to make do. All right, fine. Well, the red one's cool. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Number 1's the one.
So I'm gonna tap on that. Bring it in. Right. And it is.
Yeah, look at that.
So where's it gonna go? I think it's gonna go up here. I think it's gonna go up here in that little space I got up in the top left.
Yeah.
But don't mind it kind of coming over my text a bit, like that. Right. It's time to animate. It's time to animate my page. So the animate button right up at the top of the screen, give it a tap. I'm going to animate all.
3 dots, isn't it? 3
Yeah.
bubbles.
Yeah. Animate all. And we're going to go for, maybe I'm going to try a bit of popping. Just give it a whirl.
Yeah, nice.
There it is. I love it.
Yeah.
What's next, Dom?
Cracking. Right. Okay, let's remove that. Let's get this one up here. Now, I mean, I think one of the things I want to do, just because every good video should have a good voiceover, is get my playhead back to the start, go to audio, and you can record a voiceover. I've got my mic right here, guys. So I'm going to click record voice, record.
That makes
voiceover.
You a podcaster. You're a podcaster, Dom.
I've got about 3 podcasts, actually. I've got one on money, one on emotions, and one on adventure. Let's go for microphone selected, enhance speech on, and then start recording. Amazing recycling inventions. Nice.
Lovely.
You can see down the bottom here, it's enhancing the speech. But while it's doing that, I think I'll just trim back this just so it just finishes just after my voice. And then, enhanced speech replied. You can see that. And then I can go for a little, bring this back to the start. Could you hear that?
No.
Do you know why that is?
No, I don't know why that is.
I'll tell you right now. I need to reshare my screen.
The audio tab.
The audio, because it did say audio doesn't work anymore. Could you hear that?
No, but it's not shared. You need to share. Yeah. Fair enough.
Amazing recycling inventions. Yeah.
Lovely. Oh, very nice job of cleaning the audio up.
Oh, yeah. That was just, I mean,
considering the source material, that was a very good.
Right. Thanks. Let's go to add media, add a blank scene. Now, go to elements again. I'll go to backgrounds. We've got ideas based on your file. Positive background. What's a positive background?
I don't know.
View all. Oh, I don't know what any of these are, but anyway.
They're not very positive.
Yeah, they don't look particularly positive to me either. Maybe I'll go for this one. I don't know. It kind of feels like dynamic.
I do like that.
Yeah, it is pretty cool, isn't it? So I'll go for this one. And what I'm going to do now, you see, is I'm going to go back to my web page, and I'm going to, let me just check. Yes, it is. I've got a few funny things on the screen at the moment. I don't know why it's doing funny things for me, but hello. Can I go back? Come on. Very funny. Okay, I'm going to go. The first thing I'm going to do is this reverse vending machine. Well, actually, no. The first thing I'm going to do is ocean cleanup system. So what I want to do is I want to go to my gallery, and I think I'm going to go for this one, because I'm saying ocean cleanup, and this is more like an ocean. The other one's a bit more like a river, I suppose. So I'm going to go in here now. Very handy. I can right click on my screen. Now you probably can't see this now, but I've got a little dialog box which says copy image. So I'm going to do exactly that. Might see it better on the iPad, but you can right click the image and select copy image. Then I'm going to go back here. And if I right click in my gray area, it will give me the option to paste. And there is my ocean image.
And if you're on a Chromebook, guys, right clicking, the easiest way to do that is to tap your trackpad with two fingers at once and have the two fingers not right next to each other, otherwise the trackpad just thinks you've got one really big finger. So two fingers open and click, and that'll pop up that right click menu.
Nice. You go. So I'm going to click it, and now you can see down here you've got a little crop button. I'm going to crop it, and then I'm going to go over to I think this one with the rounded edges. Lovely. Now you can click it again and change the corner roundedness. And I'm going to bring it to like 100, I think. 100ness. Cool. And then I can click in the gray, and I've got this lovely little picture which I can put on a little angle, something like that.
Yeah.
Lovely. And then what I'm going to do is go back to my web page. I can get rid of the gallery now, and then ocean cleanup system. And I'll just grab that piece of text. You don't really need to, you can just type it out really. But I'll copy that, go back over to this tab, go to text, add your text. Now it's giving me the same type of text as before, Noto Sans display. So I'll paste in my new text. I'll make it dynamic. Of course, I'll make it dynamic. And then because that just gives me the opportunity to make it bigger. Ocean cleanup system. But you see, this is kind of getting lost in my background, getting lost with the photo as well. So the easy way to clean that up is go to outline, select it in white, and then bring it all the way up to the top. Boom.
Yes.
Nice. That's perfect. Okay. Well, I think what I'll do is I'll get to there and then pass it over so that you can do that bit, because then we're going to do a bit of self-recording on there.
Cool. Okay.
So let's get Jonesy on that bit too.
Okay. Well, my first one's going to be the reverse vending machine. So let's get a scene ready for that. So let's down in my timeline. I'm going to tap at that box with a plus in it, and I'm going to add a blank scene. Now then, let's get a background. So elements, and let's go to backgrounds. Here we go. And I do want something a bit plainer than all of this. So let's just see what are the... I didn't want to do that. What are the ideas based on my file? What are these all about? No, these are all a bit too busy, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go for a blue gradient, because I got that blue in on the first scene. So I'm going to search for blue gradient. Gradient. Oh, come on. Right. Stop it. I'm going to have to just type it again. Gradient. There we go. Go. Blue gradient. There we go. These will work nicely for me. There we go. Something like that.
Nice. Yeah,
brilliant.
That's good.
Perfect. Right. So let's go and grab the image that I want. So I'm going to jump over to Safari, over to Dom's lovely activity page. And then let's scroll all the way down. Scroll. And I like this image of the vending machine because somebody's actually putting a plastic bottle in there. So you're gonna load. Are you going to appear?
Come on.
Do you know what we need, Dom? Do you know what we need?
Supercharge the internet.
A drum roll. Here we go.
Oh, go on. Great, but it's not right.
I need a wah, 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 wah sound effect.
You could always go to Google and
oh, there it is.
Do it that way. Oh, there it is.
Hang on. Right.
Your assets. Where are they?
Right, so I'm going to copy this image. So I'm going to long press on the middle of it. Long press. Oh, I just knocked my iPad over. Sorry. Oh, come on, I do it tastefully. You're just going to go over the top of this now, aren't
No,
you?
I was just nervous about the fact that you did. That was my heartbeat going.
Right, long press and then copy. Jump back over to the Express app. And now over here, I'm going to long press again and I can paste. Paste. There it is. Images in. Now, you can use the crop to a shape trick, or you can also kind of do it manually just by using the long side handles. Yeah, these are just cropping. So you can do that. And then just here next to me, you can see there's a button that says corners.
Yes.
And you can just whack up the corner rounders. You can even go into specific corners and make some corners more rounded than others. That would be crazy. You could. And I'm going to bring that down in size. Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, that's like a key stage 4 thing, I'd say. And then you can, and then we can pop the image into the corner like that. And I just need some text. Let's go grab some text. So back to the activity page. And this is reverse vending machine. There we go. Copy that. Back to Express. Text. Add your text. And paste. Paste is just here. The third button along. Remember, guys? Not the scissors, not the paper, the black clipboard. There we go. And like Dom just showed us, we can then resize this. Maybe let's go for a dynamic text layer. Come on, dynamic text. Come on. Yeah. There it is. And I'll put that in a bit of an angle as well. And I'm going to leave it like that.
Okay, right. Let me reshare my screen. Yes. Yes. Okay. Right, let's get it on there. Remove and add. Cool. Right. So we have our ocean cleanup system. And what I want to do is I want to do a little recording. Ooh. So I'm going to go to media and going to go to videos and I'm going to go to record yourself. Give it a click. Okay. Oh, yeah. Right. So it goes a little picture in picture there. Now, what I'm going to, tell you what I could do.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to put my text on screen?
Oh, no. Say it in your own words, Dom. Say it in your own words.
No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press start recording on this screen here, and then as soon as that starts counting down, I'm going to flip back to this page, read out my words here, and then I will flip back here and press stop recording. Okay. Or you can just look at it on a computer or device with the person next to you. So work in pairs maybe, and someone can hold your writing up for you so you can read it off their screen while you're recording your video. Whichever way is all good. Right. A large floating barrier designed to collect plastic from oceans and rivers by using natural currents and wind, significantly reducing marine plastic pollution. Hey,
nice.
Save recording. Right. Now it's gone straight in here. You can see there. Boom. But I don't need all of that. And in fact, it's kind of blocking a lot of the good work I've already done. So what I'll do is use the long handles here. Just crop it in. Just crop it in. But also, don't forget, one of the things you can do is use the crop button or use the corners button, as Mr. Jones showed you. But I'll use the crop button. And maybe I'll even put myself in a cycle, and then bring that down to about there. And then click in the gray or just hit return or enter. And look at that. Nice. Pop that in here. And maybe I'll even make sure that that video sits under the text. You see, you got your layers. Under, over, under, over, under, over. To put it underneath. Then you've got a lovely little video. Let's check it out. A large floating barrier designed to collect plastic from oceans and rivers by using natural currents and wind, significantly reducing marine plastic pollution. Nice. So then once that scene's done, the pièce de résistance is just click that animation button again. Remember that one at the top?
Mm-hmm.
Click that animation button. What do you want it to do? Pop? Yeah, okay. I'll pop it.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, nice. So I can bring my playhead back, and then everything will pop on the screen. A large floating barrier designed to collect plastic from oceans and rivers. Now, I could have just done the first sentence. That would have been fine. But let's get a bit of let's do a little bit of that jiggery pokery on yours, Mr. Joe.
Okay. Hello. Come on then.
All
right, here's my scene. I didn't do my voiceover, did I? My opening voiceover.
That's true.
No, I won't do it now. That's gone. Right, so let's come on to this scene where we're going to record ourselves. So as Dom said, we're going to go to media on the left-hand side. And then right up at the top, we're going to tap on videos. And there you'll see the record yourself button. Now, I think I'm actually going to hold my iPad because it's always on a weird angle when it's just on the desk. So I'm going to actually hold it up. I'm going to hold it up so you can see what I'm doing. All right. So there we go. So I'm going to start recording and talk about reverse vending machines. Right. Here we go. So I'm going to tap. Oh, you can't quite see, can you? Doesn't matter. Right. These machines work by collecting plastic waste and giving us money or vouchers in return. There we go.
Good job.
There it is.
Yeah, just a nice summary sentence. That was good.
Yeah, and then save the recording. And there it is. Right. So. No. I think, so I could play that. Oh, you can't hear it. Hang on. Let me just get my sound in for you. So my brother's golf clubs making an appearance in the back there. These machines work by collecting plastic waste and giving us money or vouchers in return. Right. Nice. So I am going to remove the background because
are you know?
Yeah, it's all a bit busy there, you know, like I've closed the blind. The light is better for doing a lesson and it doesn't look very good. So I'm going to tap on that and I'm going to use next door to Dom there. You can see background Barry. I'm going to give him a tap and he is going to get rid of my background. And then I decide where I would like me to be. You know, maybe over here would be better. Yeah, something like that. Be good. Just like that. Okay. Now, when you record yourself, it doesn't give you the option to enhance your speech like it does when you do a voiceover, but you can always do it afterwards. You can see the green square there that says enhance speech. So I'm going to give that a tap as well. Okay. And then it'll match the voice that you got from your voiceover in the first scene.
Oh, great.
All right. Let's give it a whirl. Let's try it. Let's try and get in on here. These machines work by collecting plastic waste and giving us money or vouchers in return.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right. So let's animate. Let's animate this scene, guys. So again, I'm just going to tap on the animate icon right at the top of my screen, the three bubbles, and I'm going to go for a glide. Let's see how it appears. See what it looks like. Yes.
Oh, glide is nice.
Nice indeed. All right, let's give it a try. These machines work by collecting. Yeah, happy with that. Happy with that.
Right, let's just do that again. Let's do that process again one more time, just so that you've got it locked down. So what you want to do is, I mean, you could even duplicate this scene to keep the same background, but maybe not. Add media. Add blank scene. So the first thing you want is background elements. This time maybe I'll go for something like this. I'm just going for like nondescript kind of background, so it helps my content stand out. So I've got that there. Now, a little trick you could do is go to Ocean Cleanup System in your second scene. Go there, 3 dots, copy, go back to your new scene, paste it in by right-clicking somewhere like in the gray, paste it in. Now, this one isn't going to be Ocean Cleanup System. It's going to be Plastic Eating Enzyme. So I'll copy that, go back here, triple click in here, paste it in, Plastic Eating Enzyme. This time, maybe I'll reverse the order on this side. Then, don't forget, we've got to go back to our gallery, grab one of these bad boys. This one will do. I'm 2-tapping with my fingers on the trackpad. It opens up and I can select copy image. Then I can go back here, double tap with my fingers on the trackpad and paste that in. Nice. Click it, crop it, roundiness it. Then click enter or just click anywhere outside of the kind of image. It will give you what you need. It's not quite as round as I would like, I guess. But hey, that's okay. Maybe I'll put it on a bit of an angle. At the moment,
you still go to corners and round it more, maybe.
Yeah, good, yeah.
Oh, cool.
So it was about 100, my last one, so that'll do. Now, this one is above my text. You can see it's above my text. So bring it underneath my text. And then I'm going to go to media. And I'll go to videos and record myself. Now, I'll just make this one up. What will I say? Something like a naturally occurring enzyme that can break plastic down much faster than it takes in nature. Right, start recording. This is a naturally occurring enzyme which can break down plastic faster than it does in nature. There we go. Just make something up. Save recording. It's going to go in there. Well, I mean, you know,
it is true.
A grain of truth in there. And then you go to crop. And then I'm going to keep it as a circle, I think. That'll do. Press return anywhere you like. And then just bring that down. This is a naturally occurring. Perfect.
Nice.
And then I'll stick it in there. It can be a bit bigger. Something like that. And just make sure that it kind of goes underneath my text again. There we go. That's nice. I like this. This has worked really well. There's one. There's another one. Don't forget, if you're animating all your scenes, don't forget to go to animation. I did like the glide that he did. Oh, bloom. Let's do a bit of bloom.
A bit of bloom.
Who doesn't love a bit of bloom? Right. And then, so if I bring my thing all the way back to the start and give it a quick play.
Amazing recycling inventions.
A large floating barrier designed to collect plastic. There's only 2 things I need here. By using natural currents and wind, significantly see, that's quite a long scene, that one. Pollution. This is a naturally occurring enzyme which can break down plastic faster than it does in nature. Oh, right. So faster than it does in nature. Right. So bring it. So where do I pop off? There. So with my playhead there, what I'm going to do is, I'll have to zoom back out again. I'll click and drag until that bit is there. So it doesn't kind of have me going out and then the video ending. Right. 2 things I'm going to do before we wrap up. We've got a minute and that's absolutely fine. Is I'm going to go in between one of my scenes here. Click that plus and it will offer to, where are you going? Add a transition. I'm going to go to dissolve. That's the one I love. And then I'm going to go to apply all scenes down the bottom. That's going to make a lovely little transition in between all my scenes. You'll see it here. Oh, you see where it kind of just goes.
Lovely that is. Yeah.
So that's in all scenes now. All scenes. And then I'll go to media. I'll go to audio. Search audio. Do you know what? I'll have a look in here. Sound effects. No. Acoustic. Background. Yes. Ambient guitar music. That'll do. Now, don't
Quite
forget,
like
you've got
thingy.
some speech on there. Yeah. You've got some speech on there. So volume, bring it down to, anything between 10 and 20 is good. And I'll make sure it fades out because that means
Amazing recycling inventions.
this
A
is
large
perfect for
floating
Channel
barrier
5.
designed to collect plastic from oceans and rivers by using natural currents and wind, significantly reducing marine plastic pollution. This is a naturally occurring enzyme which can break down plastic
Fade out music.
faster than it does in nature.
Lovely.
Lovely.
job. MJ, what we got going on? Or should we wrap it up?
No, nothing new. The only thing I would do differently for you, Dom, it is great, but your video clips, if you click on it, you have the enhanced speech button there as well. And then, not that it isn't great, but it'll match the same kind of studio quality sound that you've got in your voiceover at the beginning. And especially if you've been filming in schools and you're in a noisy classroom, make sure that you go back, click on your video clips and choose enhanced speech, because that'll make a big difference to the sound.
Yeah.
But I thought that was really good. And it's amazing, isn't it, how much adding the right piece of music just takes it to another level. It just makes it sound professional, gives it energy. It's really cool.
So just repeat that process till you've got like 3 or 4 scenes. I would say 3 would be enough if you need, if you haven't got much time. But then you can always download your video. 720 is plenty. Or you can press share, and then it will allow you to send it to Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, or create a view-only link, which you can do by pressing create link there. That's a wrap. There you go.
Hey, what have we got coming up? What have we got coming up this week? We got a few sessions to go this week.
Oh, well, we have. I can tell you exactly what we've got going on. We've got another recycling week on Thursday. We've got Maths Week Scotland tomorrow. Come along to that. You don't have to be in Scotland to come along to that. And then on Friday, it's European Day of Languages, n'est-ce pas?
Yes, c'est vrai.
We'll see you on the next one. Register for all those sessions down there and come and have a great time. It's going to be
Toodaloo!
best live session of your life. See you later.